I'm doing another public interview. This one is slightly different. I'm doing a public interview at the Pork and Bean Projects. I'm here with
Beatrice Thomas.
Beatrice Thomas. How you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling good.
Okay, so my supporters, my followers and fans, they wanted me to come out here because there's a controversy on on Instagram that I've been having because I asked where is the Pork and Bean Projects, and I told somebody that it didn't exist anymore, and they said, "Oh, it do. And here we are. So, how long have it been shut down?
We can say, well, they just finished moving the rest of the people like a couple of months ago. But we still had people stayed in this part here. So they moved down to this part here like 2 months ago. So we can say this been shut down for like at least about 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years the project's been shut down.
Yeah.
How long have you was living in this project?
Well, I mostly hung out in here. I used to live across the street on 61st. So we mostly like hung out here. We had elders that knew us when we grew up. So we mostly like just hung here, spent the night here, you know, and it was a lot of shooting, like you said, a lot of killing and everything. I lost a lot of friends, homies and stuff like that up in here. A lot of kids got killed and stuff. So they started rapidly moving people up out of here. You know, the land got bought off and everything, but we had a lot of people still living here that wasn't supposed to live here. You know, we still had little drugs and stuff like that so far.
Yeah.
But as they developed, they moved everybody over there all in the new development. We got the 55-year-old and older on that side. We have the 55 and older residents. They live on the other side. That's like the big buildings you see over there. So all that there is like 55 and older. This here is like mixed Hispanics, blacks.
Up and down this block?
Yeah, up in here.
Okay.
Excellent. We don't have no trouble. We don't have no shooting. We have crime watch. We got cameras on every corner that goes into the police department and stuff. So
let me ask you a question. Why do you think this property has such a dark cloud over it? Because I'm from Detroit, and in Detroit they shoot and kill over who said something or who looked at somebody, or it wasn't like California where it's gang related. Is this a gang related area?
Well, it used to be.
It used to be.
It used to be. We had the Doobie Boys, we had the Zoes, we had the 61st Clan. It used to be. It used to be real bad. Every Friday, you know, like I said on 61st, we had to sleep on the floor on Fridays. It's my apartment. I mean, it feels so comfortable. I have my tranquility, everything. We got washer, dryer, stuff like that. We don't have to go to the wash house no more.
Also, it's a wash house that's this. It didn't come with a washer.
No, these didn't come with that.
Okay.
So now we have all that inside our apartment. Along with the Pork and Beans, it's called Liberty Square Residence.
Liberty Square Residence.
We out with the old and in with the new.
Out with the I can't help but to have my adrenaline pumping. As she say, it's still some local gang members that still slang out of here. This the Pork and Bean Projects. She said this place didn't have no washers or dryers. They had a wash station across the street, and that's where a lot of the rivals would see each other, and kids would get hit by stray bullets. This was, they was hanging the clothes on, barbed wire fences. With a camera, I see this guy right here. Keep looking back at me. Must be a local. Pork and Bean Projects, you know, that been staying on several blocks. It's a whole community of this. And this is the new Pork and Bean Projects that's now called the Squares.
Liberty Square.
Liberty Square. And right across the street where they can still see that old miserable gun violence, senseless murders, gang related, overly populated property. And they love their new property. From that to this, so gentrified, the neighborhood isn't always bad. And we outside. Hold on, let me get it right here. And Pork and Bean, this that's the other part of it. Look, I still got look at the AC and just how it look. As you can see, it's slow down. Yep, gentrified at its finest, but again, it's not always wrong if they moving you back to where you're comfortable from. Not just trying to move you out and say fuck you.